What is going on, guys? My name is LittleMarMan. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to yet another one of my videos. And of course, this is the top 5 zombie characters. Another top 5 video suggested in by the Ruffle Players and awesome video makers. Now, this is the top 5 zombie characters of all time. Any character that has ever interfered in game or in the story or anything like that. I'm including every single one in this episode. If you do want me to do the top 5 playable characters, the characters you play as, suggest that below along with any other top 5 topic you have. And of course, I want you guys to comment your opinion in the comment section below so I can air them on sort of the next episode and say, oh well, last episode we did the top 5 zombie characters and here's what you guys said. If you disagreed with me, if you agreed with me, we can all air it on screen in the intro to every episode, sort of the next one onwards. So please comment your opinion down below and obviously suggest a top 5 topic. And guys, I would really appreciate if we got 30 likes or over on this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. In at number 5, we have the Weasel from Mob of the Dead, obviously Arlington. And if you didn't know, sort of his backstory is that he was in a mob and he was the sly guy in the mob. He was the sly guy. The Weasel, he probably gets, that's probably where he gets the name from. He was sly, but he was really, really smart. Not to mention, he's like my favorite character out of Mob of the Dead. One, because his voice is just, it just sounds good, if you know what I mean. He just has one of those voices that just sounds cool. And of course, his quotes are absolutely amazing. Not to mention, really, really funny. Probably one of the most funniest characters in zombies of all time, like Nikolai and stuff. Nikolai would be really funny as well. That's Weasel. Weasel is that one from Mob of the Dead, and he's just really, really awesome. And of course, Weasel's storyline involvement is really, really good as well. We obviously have to kill him in the Mob of the Dead Easter egg. The other 3 characters have to kill Weasel in order to break the cycle from Mob of the Dead. And now, unfortunately, that is a really, really sad moment for me. It is really, really sad, but definitely in memorial, we have to give him the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, we have Dr. Ludwig Maxis, yes, the leader of Group 935, where it all started. He set up our organization, which started our whole sort of zombie apocalypse on the Earth, and obviously his plan in the end was to destroy the Earth. He does have a hell of a lot of story involvement. Even though you never play as him, he's always there. He's always there as either an announcer or on a radio, or he's giving you clues all the time. He has huge roles and Easter eggs as well, and not to mention his sort of journey is really good. It really has a lot of story involvement as well. Obviously he's trying to reunite himself with his daughter after Dr. Edward Richtofen sort of split them up, and as well as that, his brain is in the Maxis throne. You cannot go against that. That is why he deserves the number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3, we have a tie. What? A tie? A tie? Yes. We obviously have Nikolai and obviously Tank Dempsey from our original crew. Obviously these 2 guys, fucking amazing. The 2 sort of favorites, I'd say. Like, not many people like Richtofen or anything like that, and Takio sort of put down into 3rd place. Compared to these 2 guys, the community favorites, Nikolai and Dempsey. Okay, multiplayer, you guys will be happy with Nikolai coming in at number 3. You probably want him higher, but yeah, Nikolai, obviously a drunk Russian who loves killing zombies.
Stay away from my vodka! What? It's a classic. Oh, that smells disgusting. Like my 4th wife. She pretty though. Pretty and smelly. Weird combo.
Obviously you cannot complain with that. And Dempsey, he's well armed out, and he's just so, oh god. Dempsey, so fucking funny. Curses a shit ton, which you cannot complain with, because it sort of adds to the whole apocalyptic era thing. And it's just really, really good.
I'm knee deep in zombie shit with no ammo. Glorious. Hey, bots! Fuck you! You wanna lick my boots, freak bag?
These 2 guys definitely deserve the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, following at the last turtle, we have the Dr. Edward Richtofen. Definitely my favorite of all time, my favorite zombie character. He is, in my opinion, the funniest out of the whole lot. Like, his quotes are just fucking gas. Always about blood, brains, and killing zombies. It's just,
yeah, this makes the big holes. I like big holes. I need to find some ammunition. Hello, Dempsey. It's just a portrait. An ugly one. I like the way the bloody mist feels against my skin.
Just definitely, I love getting them, especially, like, I'm always really pissed off if somebody else gets Richtofen, if I'm playing in a 4-man or something. Like, that just really annoys me. And Definitely his story involvement is really, really good. Obviously betraying Maxis and his daughter Samantha, sort of splitting them up and then going for overall power. He's like he's just like the ultimate villain. He's like the ultimate villain, the ultimate stereotype sort of scientist as well, like fucking like creating zombies and cutting people up, and it's just absolutely amazing. Definitely my most favorite character, but he doesn't make the #1 spot, and we'll find out in a minute why. So just before we do, we're going to do our honourable mentions for this episode. Mine would be Marlton Johnson from the Transit Crew. Obviously, he's probably my favourite out of those, and obviously Misty. But obviously, we have Takeo as well. Takeo didn't make it in the top 5 either. And of course, that's probably pretty much it. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Seriously, I'll always love to hear people's honourable mentions and the top 5s. Obviously, comment your opinion and suggest another top 5 topic. That's sort of the slogan for this. So do that in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get into the #1 spot. Coming in at #1, we have Samantha Maxis. Yes, Samantha Maxis, Ludwig Maxis' daughter. And you think Ludwig Maxis is an absolute genius, but you have not met Samantha Maxis. Samantha Maxis probably outsmarts every single zombie character. Even Richtofen, even Maxis, even Stuhlinger, whoever you consider smart, Samantha outsmarts every single one. Obviously, trapped in Agartha and sort of stuck up on the moon for the majority of our story, she controls a zombie. She's portrayed as the villain throughout, like all the way up until about Moon. And definitely, it's just our era, the vibe you get off her. It's just really, really good. Obviously, probably the best made zombie character of all time. Obviously, the teddy bear. Everyone hates that fucking teddy bear for millions of different reasons. Obviously, probably #1 is it's just a sign of bad luck. It's just a sign of bad luck, but you cannot help but admire sort of the vibe you get off her, because she is a villain, because she is bad, because she's just that bitch that you hate it so much. But yeah, really smart. Obviously, sort of going around Richtofen. Richtofen thinks he hasn't won, but he doesn't. She goes down to back in time in Agartha and sort of contacts them before creating an alternate dimension, bringing robots back with her, creating the map Origins, and of course making the whole zombie story a game. Definitely she deserves the #1 spot. And that is pretty much it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and just before you go, just before you leave me, will you please support the video with a like? That would make my day, that would make my fucking day. I hope I've made yours with this video, and of course I hope you all have an amazing day, if this video didn't already make it amazing enough. And of course I'll catch you all later. I hope you all have an amazing day. Once again, peace out, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.
Take me to